Earlier today, I was on Facebook strolling my timeline. When a good buddy of mine, the Angry Man, posted a video of an interesting clip. And in the clip that he shared, it was titled, "How to Sell to the Negro." Now, this was done in 1954. And this year is 2017, which will mean 63 years ago, this was shot. But I had to see if this were true today. And upon hitting the play button, and this narrator who is breaking down to white salesmen in white high-end boutique shops, breaking down the psychology of how to deal with the Negro customer, I had to really see if this is still true to this day. And one of the first things the narrator said is that the Negro customer, both male and female, he wants or she wants recognition. Now, that's not so surprising. Everybody wants recognition. People want to be recognized for achieving great feats. People want to get recognized for not doing shit, aka single black mothers, right? They want to be recognized for not doing a fucking thing. So recognition is something that is universal. But as the narrator will point out, the Negro has not had a lot of recognition in the United States because he has certain stipulations about him. Now, they did not go into detail, but I will. My grandfather is from Benton, Missouri, 98 years old. He told me that if you called him black when he was a kid or dark skinned, those were fighting words because the darker you were, the more unintelligent you were, the dumber you were. Your hair is nappy, kinky. And this is why you've seen so many Negroes giving themselves the conch or the perm. Or the Negro cannot become a doctor or a lawyer or a bank president. He must entertain white people. See, all of these are epithets that came with dark skin. And among those were the Negro had no style. He's poor. He's poorly presented. He speaks bad English. Yes, sir, boss. No, sir, boss. He speaks broken English, and relatively he's stupid. So what the Negro who had some money wanted to prove was, I am not what you think I am. So therefore, because historically I have been a slave in this country, I want to prove really it is to other people, and especially white people, that I can wear the same high-end brands as you. I can still have the same things that you have. And I want to stand out from other niggas. This is what I want to do. Clip so organ, I'm really preaching. This is what the Negro's talking about. And so underneath those points of recognition, the first thing that you got to understand about when you sell into this nigga, I'm going to just break it down to what they were trying to say. He wants to be associated and recognized by the brand. Now imagine what I'm saying. You get one of these niggas walking into a store. Nordstrom's, Macy's, any of your great stores, that Negro wants a great brand. He's looking for, I say Tommy Hilfiger, Nautica, or any brand that will cost a lot of money. Versace, Gucci. You see, because the Negro feels that he can get recognized and accepted by attaching himself largely to a white brand. Now, hear me now. Now, this nigga don't want nothing to do too much with a black brand now. They ain't talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it. He don't want you to sell him something else. Because if you tell this nigga, if you're a white person, and you said, hey man, this is a Versace shoot, I know it's $800, but let me tell you something. Here's Leroy's suit, $200. Come here, nigga. Feel this fabric. It's actually better than that of Versace. But the nigga will quickly tell you, fuck that brand. See, I don't want that. Give me the shit that's $800. Because I don't know who Leroy is. Yeah, I felt it. It's good. It looks nice. But I would rather spend $800 because I need to be recognized for wearing Versace. Calypso Oregon. I'm really preaching. Now, someone told me just recently they had a relative who had a car and the nigga put Burberry interior in the car. Now, that's not necessary, but when asked why he did it, he said, because I want to feel like I got money. It makes me feel good. It makes other people recognize me because Burberry interior is in my car. That brand associates me with having money. That's number one. Number two is the Negro likes quality. Now, they had a young lady who at the time was shopping for a high-end China set. Now, think about it. If you are an American, you don't really need China to eat. You don't need certain things and all of these, but the Negro wants it. You see, in order for him to be recognized, he or she wants quality. Now, again, remember now, this is buying from white stores and shit. This is how they do. When they walk into the white stores, they want quality. Ain't nothing wrong with quality. I like quality. But see, the problem is quality is good when you need it. Quality is worthless when you don't need it. For example, I can go buy a steering wheel cover made out of gold. Just one problem. In Poland, I don't have a motherfucking car. So that quality is worthless. Now, when you're dealing with this Negro, they will go out and buy all types of shit. That is not necessary with quality. This is what I'm trying to preach to you, dog. Calypso Oregon, this is good. And thirdly, if you try to sell them this, and back to the quality thing, they want their friends and their family to admire them, because that's what influences buying decisions with this Negro. Friends and family admiration. That's what they want. If you try to sell this nigga something different, like I said, he will be pissed off at you. If you're a white person. Because once again, he comes in looking for a brand. He knows what he wants. He saved up for it. If you tell this nigga something else, he will assume that you think he don't have the money to buy it. So what he will do is get pissed at you. So never try to switch up on the nigga at the point of sale. That's what they're trying to tell these white folks. Now, I agree with everything they said in 1954. The shit works today. But see, what they didn't put in the video is the shit is different when a nigga walks into a black business. See, the black person or the black woman, black man, they will pay top dollar when they walk into white folks shit. They will pay top dollar walking into Asian folks shit. But see, how can you sell to this Negro if you are a black business? He is not going to want quality. And if he does, he expects you to cut the price on it. Because when the Negro sees you selling something, when the Negro sees you having something, See, he looks at you as inferior as he sees himself. And when he goes into these white stores where he knows that he can't do that, he actually brags about, I bought this from Macy's. The nigga brags about, I bought this from Nordstrom. He brags about, I bought this from Mercedes-Benz. But if you have the same product at your business, the Negro doesn't look at the black business as quality. No matter how good you do. Don't believe me? Well, let's talk about just here on YouTube. Good friend, good YouTube ally of mine, Sandman MGTOW. Love his channel. Awesome channel. I've had the Negro Manosphere up almost 8 months. Donovan Sharp wrote an excellent article called Why Black Men Go MGTOW. I did a video on it. Solo TV 84 did a video on it. And niggas did not really gravitate toward that article. But once Sandman MGTOW talked about it, a white MGTOW producer, here come niggas on the damn video sucking Sandman MGTOW's dick. Oh my God, you're a savior. Oh my God, you did this. Oh, Sandman MGTOW, thank you. You see, this is what a lot of these niggas do. They love to worship white penis. And even though the Negro Manosphere is a website that is designed for black men and for your issues, a lot of people didn't even take my website serious until Sandman MGTOW did the video about what I'm talking about. You see, the Negro has no respect for your black ass until the white man endorses you. Otherwise, he will continue to finagle you and try to drop the price down. He will price gouge you. And if you won't price gouge, how he will thank you is he will drive across town, pay double to somebody else, and laugh in your face that he paid it. Because when it's dealing with black people, it's hard to sell to this Negro. The only real way you can sell to him is if you are white. Because the Negro doesn't see black businesses as quality. The Negro doesn't really value black websites or black things for him as quality. But he will turn at any given fucking time, any chance he gets. He will hop on the white man's penis. He will go to his stores. He will buy up all type of shit just to prove that he has the money to do it. And furthermore, when it comes time for him to start his own business, that same Negro who patronizes white people all day and go to the black business and will not support it will be the first nigga to complain that don't nobody in the community support him and won't nobody support his efforts. And niggas is cheap. Even though that nigga doesn't do any business with black people. This is what I'm talking about. And this is really how to sell to the Negro. I'll put the description of the video in the link. I first want to give a shout out to the Angry Man channel for posting this on his personal Facebook. It really gave me some insight to life on the topic. And I also want to thank the brothers who have been supporting the NegroManosphere.com. Now, brothers, if you watch this video on how to sell to the Negro, you will understand at the end they said that black people buy the most brand expensive quality out of everybody in the United States. That was true back then. It's still true now. What am I trying to tell you, brothers? You don't have to prove that you're somebody by supporting some brand that don't support you. Nautica doesn't support you. And this was the problem with the Negro. He supports people who could care less about him, will not build anything for him. And see, brothers, at some point, if you really want the black male community, because I don't deal with the black community, I deal with the black male community. That's all I care about. When are we going to do business with one another? See, I like to keep my money in between you. I like to create content for you. You see, I would like to politically be in the same realm, holding hand in hand, no homo, supporting and walking and fighting for our rights. But how much longer can we do that if we're trying to support brands that don't support you? And at some point, all you're doing is taking your dollars and giving it to somebody else. And then you wonder why you don't have shit. You don't have websites. You don't have any political office. You don't have media that speaks for you. And brothers, at some point, it got to stop. We are the sleeping giant in these United States. There are over 20 million of us. We have money, we have resources, we have talent. There is no reason why brands shouldn't come to us, or we can't create our own brands and sell to each other and sell to other people. Instead of us taking our money, buying from people who don't give a goddamn about us, making them rich, just so we can get some attention from people. That don't make no sense. So like I said, brothers, those of you who want to continue to see black male media grow at the negromanosphere.com, you can be a part of this. You can be a part of our movement. You see what we're doing. We're doing an excellent job being the voice for black men. We don't pander to women. We don't pander to the left. We preach conservative politics on our site. We talk a lot of shit. But we are for the brothers. Help us as we are growing. We have 256 people who said they would love to see the Negro Manosphere grow on Patreon. Take your black ass to the bottom. The first comment, there's a link. Sign up to patreon.com/Negro Manosphere. $5 a month. Why? Your donation helps other black writers get paid. Alan Roger Curry, Donovan Sharp, Ron Wills. And also, I have just announced I'm doing a Patreon-only blog talk radio show just for my Patreons. So we're going to have that. I just started that the other night. So brothers, and I have private content. Support a black business. Let us unite as black men. Let us build our own brands. Let us build our own websites, our own ways to make money, hire other brothers. It can be done if we do the work. And as you know, the buffoonery, it remains at an all-time high. I'm out.